Hello everybody, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, Enhanced Edition on the PlayStation 5, in case you're interested. And we're still doing the tutorial missions, because I'm a noob and I need some training here to get through it all. So we're able to do the career at some point in our lives here. So, what did we do the last time we streamed? I think we did these two, maybe even the science basics, I'm not sure. But we did this, we landed on the moon, and now we want to get back from the moon onto Kerbal, which I wasn't able to do yesterday because for some reason my orbit got warped. Even though I did the maneuvering perfectly, you know me, I do everything perfectly. And so we're gonna retry that and hopefully make our way back to Kerbal. I'm just gonna move the camera here a little bit. Whoops, like so. This should be a little bit better, so I'm framed in the center here. I don't want to cover little Valentina Kerman here, so I'm just gonna move my ugly mug up a little bit, and I think we're ready to go. Alright. Should I be reading this again? I think we read it yesterday. So we're just gonna... The down low is we need to get off the moon, which means we need to throttle up and tilt our vessel right away, so we get a nice little orbit around the moon, and from there we're gonna bounce ourselves back into Kerbal's orbit, I'm hoping. Alright, so... Right, we need to cut the throttle when our apoapsis gets above 50 kilometers, so that's gonna be a little while. It should be faster than from Kerbal because here's less gravity on this heavenly body. Throttle up, then immediately pitch over down the 90-degree heading. That's to our left. Is that pitch or is it yaw? I have no idea. We're gonna find out. Alright. Nope. No. Okay. Lifted. Immediately pitching over here to target right there. Okay, I shouldn't have rotated. That was a bit poopy, but it's okay. We are very... Aren't we doing this very shallowly? Shouldn't we be heading more upwards than to the side? I don't know. This Gene, I'm guessing he's faking it until he makes it. Giving us some random numbers. Okay, we cut the engines for some reason. The throttle is cut, so let's coast on up. I've created the circularization node for you, but in real life, you'll be doing this yourself. Okay, we already read that yesterday. Go ahead and press X when you're ready, and we'll warp to the maneuver. Well, what are we doing here? Joe Fenna, welcome to the stream. Spoiler, you yeet little green buggers into space. That's what we've been doing, and we've been enjoying it. Now we're just trying to get them back from space, so let's see if we can manage to do that in this tutorial. Right, we're warping. To the point of the maneuver. Okay. We're almost there. Rotate your craft to align with our target. Okay, let's do that. I'm just gonna turn SAS off. Oh, that was a little bit too much. Easy now, easy. Don't wanna mess this up. Could use the SAS prompts there, but I think it's more fun to do it myself, at least in this tutorial stuff, so I can get the hang of things. Okay, burn to execute. We need 55 meters per second to do this. Oh, didn't mean to rotate. I just wanted to zoom in a little bit. How far off are we? 10 seconds. Good. 4, 3, 2. And... are we good? We should be. Did we do it? Did we do the thing? Oh, it lines up nicely. So let's see if it did the trick. Jean isn't happy. Why? No, that's too much. Son of a binky bonky. Line to target. Okay, do I need to burn retrograde? Looks like it. Bounce back. We're bouncing back. Into here. Alright. Ooh, we were almost there. I need to not throttle all the way up, just need to do this just tiny bits. More gentle. Okay. Okay, we're in the green. Let's hope that works. Okay, Jean's happy. Nice. To return from a moon to the body it orbits, or to eject from a planet into solar orbit, you must reach escape velocity. Okay, we already read that yesterday. We did this tutorial yesterday and failed. So we're gonna redo it so I can do it properly at some point. Switch to map view. We are already there. Zoom out far enough so I can see all the things. Your ship, the moon, and Kerbal. From above, note your direction of travel and orbit. I'm going where? I'm going to the right here. Okay, and so is the moon. But if I remember correctly, we want to go against the direction of the moon to go back to Kerbal here. Moon is orbiting in the same direction as you are, aligned with the rotation of the parent, a prograde orbit. Aligned with the rotation of the parent. I see, okay, so Kerbal rotates to the right as well, and the moon is going, from our point of view here, to the right, around Kerbal, alright? We're going to eject opposite to the moon's direction of travel, but we will be accelerating forward with respect to our own orbit around moon in order to do that. We will be accelerating forward with respect to our own orbit around moon in order to do that. Let's see how it's done. Okay, let's see how it's done because this makes my brain hurt. Remove any existing nodes. Okay. Yoink. Then create a new node on your current moon orbit. It doesn't matter where. Let's do it here. Add maneuver. Drag the prograde, okay. Handle until you have an escape trajectory. That's this one. Should be okay. That's it. Maybe a little bit not so far out. Like come on. Tiny little bits and pieces here. Easy. This is very hard to do with a controller, by the way. Just okay, let's keep it there. Alright. Which means that your projected path leaves Moon's sphere of influence. Yes, we did that. Now drag the node itself around. That's this one. And watch as your Kerbal periapsis changes. Okay, I need to zoom out. So if I move it here, yeah, the periapsis changes quite a bit, actually. You'll find that you have the lowest PE when your ejection vector is parallel to Moon's orbital track, but heading the opposite direction. That's true. If you see our little left, our little yellow escape trajectory, it's going to the left here against Moon's direction of movement. And now we're overshooting, obviously, so I need to get this as close to Kerbin as possible, the PE of the purple line. I think that's as good as it gets. Okay. Head in the opposite direction. If the Kerbin periapsis disappears under Kerbin's surface, drag on the retrograde. Okay, that's not the case. You've now created an ejection maneuver, which, despite being prograde in lunar orbit, gives you a retrograde kick in terms of your eventual Kerbin orbit. Man, that's a lot of information I don't understand. You can use the same principle to travel to other planets from Kerbin, although there you'll need to be mindful of transfer windows, a term for the most efficient times to travel between planets. Okay, because we have to keep in mind that the other bodies also move while we're getting there, so we need to, like a hockey player, we need to go where the puck is going, not where it is. Once you've set your Kerbin periapsis to be between 5 kilometers and 32, press X. Okay, so we need to fiddle around here. I'm just gonna pin this. Whoa, 3 million kilometers. That's not between 5 and 32. Let's pin this as well, just so we know what we're doing here. Hide the cursor again. And let's see what we can do here. I don't want to touch the prograde and retrograde thing anymore, because I think that's what we're supposed to do here. This should just tilt the orbit. Ooh, it actually helps a little bit. Uh, 3,111,000 kilometers, that's good. And what if we do this? Okay, with this we can lower it even more. Ooh, nice. Let's go over there and see. It's gonna be fiddly, I can tell you that. Getting close. Are we crashing into Kerbin here? 62, okay. Ooh, yeah. We might want to aim a little higher than that. Because I don't want to crash into any mountains or so. Something like that. Okay, 20 kilometers should be fine. Should be good. Let's talk to Gene again. Warp 2 and execute the maneuver node you've created. Okay, let's warp slowly, because yesterday I warped very fast and crashed into Kerbin right away. That was more or less the end of the stream, so let's not have a repeat of that. Warp 2 and execute the maneuver. Alright. It's gonna happen. What's the ETA? It's 1 hour. Okay, so we want to definitely warp up there. Or we're gonna sit here doing nothing. Good. Just so we hit the target perfectly, let's have the SAS do our tilting and yawing and rolling and whatnot. So we're aligned with our target here. Why does it... It's the same thing as yesterday. It still says node in T minus 1 hour. But we're right there. So I'm gonna have to wing it, I guess. Is that a bug? Because the node is right here, coming up in a couple of seconds. And... go. Okay, is that what we want to do? Burn time still says 32 seconds. It's weird, we're going past what the projected path is, for some reason. Maybe it's a good thing, let's see. I'm just gonna burn for the burn time. It says at the bottom there. Okay. So a real path is the blue line, and the projected path was the yellow one. That's weird. Don't understand how that works. We had the exact same issue yesterday. No. What are you doing? It's really interesting. Let's delete the node, and we're just gonna wing it for now. See if we can do this by ourselves, which I'm sure we can't. What happened? What's going on? Why is the node over there now? Let's just delete it, please. Thank you. I was stacking nodes, was I? Was there another node up there? Huh. If I burn here, if I warp there, shouldn't I be coming into Kerbal's sphere of influence at some point and get grabbed by its gravity? And be thrown back into... We're just gonna warp here. Let's see where it takes us. Ah, okay, I see how that works. We're already in the sphere of influence, and we're now getting bounced back around Kerbal. So I'm gonna have to do another burn here. Can I do that here, maybe? Let's add a maneuver. Right. I think I might want to burn retrograde. Well, that's not looking too bad. Just want to pin this again so I know what I'm doing. We were shooting for something between 5 and 32 kilometers. Almost there. Well, not almost. We're still miles and miles off, and this is very finicky. And of course, it got rid of my marker here. Poopiness. Come on. Pin this. Good. No. Yes, okay, that should be good. Alright, do I have enough liquid fuel? We're gonna find out together. Let's zoom in again. I can't. Let's warp here. And we are gonna let the SAS take over for the maneuver. It sort of fixes it. Yeah, the apoapsis is not the best. It's way out there. We're gonna have to rectify that once we're at the periapsis, because the tutorial told us that's where we need to. If you want to adjust the apoapsis, you need to do it at the periapsis and vice versa. So that's what we're gonna do. How far off are we from the node? 2 minutes. Okay, maybe warp a little more. This is terrifying. Okay. T minus 30 seconds. We have a 20-second burn time, so we need to burn at minus 13 or something. 13 and a half. 16, 16, 15, 15, 14, 14, 13, 13. Go. Just gonna zoom out here so I know what I'm doing. Crap. Are we gonna run out of fuel? Yes, I think we're doing good so far. Seven, 6, 5, 4. Okay, let's throttle down a little bit so we don't get. Okay, it's green. Let's burn a little bit more. Do want to hit the target as well as possible. And cut. Good. Okay, that's the best burn I've ever done. Let's remove the node. Okay. What is... You're on your way home. Let's warp ahead until you're near Kerbal. Let's do that. We want to do it right there, maybe?